Hey everyone, it's Frank here, your clean eating, nutrition coach and advocate. And today I want to talk to you about 5 foods that boost athletic performance. So if you're an athlete out there, whether young or old, this is the video for you. You're going to find some helpful information here that I think you can benefit from. So basically going to start with going over the 5 foods. But before I do that, I want to tell you one thing. If you're an athlete, your car, you got to treat your body's like a high-end luxury car. You got to treat it as such. If you have a high-end luxury car, I'm talking like a Lamborghini here. You're not going to put bad gas in that thing, man. Basically, food is equivalent to gas. So when it comes to your body and treating it like it's a high-end luxury vehicle, you got to put in the right food in there. And these clean eating principles and foods that fit under those guidelines are the foods you want to stick to. And if you're an athlete in particular, these 5 foods I'm going to go over are great options that you can find and are readily available in a grocery store, and you're easy to stock your fridge with. So just wanted you to keep that in mind. So I'm going to talk about the 5 foods now. The first food that I want to go over is peanut butter. Now I'd love to show you peanut butter, but I've got almond butter here only. It's going to have to do. Almond butter is a great option though. Peanut butter, cashew butter, almond butter, they're all good. What you really have to be concerned about when you're talking about peanut butter or almond butter when you're in the grocery store is trying to find a brand that doesn't have added sugar and added salt in there. The shelves are stocked with that. So look for one that has one ingredient only. Peanut butter, it's peanuts. If you're talking about almond butter, it's almonds. And if you're talking about cashews or cashew butter, it's cashews. You only need one ingredient there. Good thing about peanut butter, for example, when it comes to athletic performance, it's high in plant-based protein, unsaturated fat, and fiber, which means it's going to keep you full throughout the workout, but it's not going to weigh you down. And if you pair it with the second food I'm going to talk about, which is going to fuel your workout, you're good to go. So the second food that I want to talk about are bananas. I don't have an actual banana here with me, so what I'm going to have to do is take my trusty iPad here and show you picture of banana. Now I'm sure you know what they look like, but hey, got to show you the visual. Anyway, great thing about bananas, like I said, everybody knows they're high in potassium. And when something's high in potassium, it means you're going to be able to prevent muscle cramps. Other great thing about them though is one average or medium-sized banana has about 30 grams of low glycemic carbohydrates. So you're going to provide you that perfect fuel source that you need to get you through a workout. Third food I want to talk about today, and it gets a bad rap, man. It's quinoa. Now, quinoa gets a bad rap. It's a grain. Yeah, we know it's a whole grain. Nobody wants to eat those. But great thing about quinoa is it's a grain that's got a full amino acid profile and it's high in protein. You're not going to get that with pasta, unless you're talking about a black bean pasta or one of those pastas you don't want to eat. Great thing about quinoa too, it's versatile. You can eat it pre-workout, post-workout. You could utilize it like you would oatmeal. Got a million recipes I can show you on how to utilize quinoa. If you want to reach out to me, I'll be happy to share those with you. But like I said, it's got a full amino acid profile. It's high in protein. It's great for muscle repair. Hence why it's on one of this list of 5 foods that are great for boosting athletic performance. Fourth food I want to go over are, everybody knows they're great for you, and they're eggs. I only got egg whites here. I'm going to have to show you a carton of egg whites, unfortunately, because I don't have an actual egg. But the reason I have egg whites here is because I eat eggs every day, and I don't want to eat yolks every day. Now, there's nothing wrong with yolks. Yolks are great for you. They're full of vitamins. I just don't want to eat them every day. But eggs are a great option because they're cheap, and you can make them a number of ways. You can scramble them. You can have them hard-boiled, but they're easy to implement to the diet after a workout. You can grab a banana, grab some hard-boiled eggs. You're good to go. So it's another great food. The 5th food I want to talk about, it's the final one on the list, and it's probably going to get the worst rap here. It's good old spinach. Now, I'm talking about raw spinach. Now, cooked spinach is great for you too, but raw spinach is really easy to implement. And a little old fart alert here. I'm not talking about utilizing spinach the way Popeye, the cartoon character, did, where he'd pop a can of spinach and he'd grow these instant muscles. No preconceived notions here. I don't want to steer you in the wrong direction, make you think that you're going to grab some spinach, pop it in a blender in your protein shake and eat it, and all of a sudden your muscles are going to pop. But the one good thing I want you to think about, and one thing I want you to remember when it comes to spinach, it's high in iron. Iron's great for your blood, helps transport oxygen throughout the tissues in your body, which means you're not going to prematurely fatigue when you're engaged in athletic competition, and you know that's very important if you're an athlete out there. So These are the 5 foods I wanted to go over today. Again, they're all great options. They fit under the clean eating principles, and they're easy to find at your grocery store, stock your refrigerator with, and they're not very costly. So keep that in mind. Before I let you go, though, I have to mention one thing. Supplementation always comes into play when we're talking about athletes. And, I'm here to tell you about one in particular. Let's take creatine, for example. A lot of people think they need creatine to boost their athletic performance. Yeah, we know the myths out there. It boosts your energy, which helps you prolong your workout and increase muscle gain. And I'm here to tell you one thing, man. What creatine really is, it's puberty in a bottle, man. So it's for old farts like me. I'm not going to experience benefits of puberty again, and therefore, I could benefit from 12 to 16 weeks cycles of taking creatine, possibly. But if you're a young athlete out there, I tell you, you don't need it. The best way to get creatine is through your natural food. Food is a great source of creatine. You don't need to supplement with synthetic, artificial supplements, and that's what you're going to find when you're talking about creatine out there on the shelves. You can get, if you like beef, if you like salmon, those are the 2 highest sources of creatine that you can get through food and you can consume. If you want to add chicken breast, eggs, those are great as well. And actually, your liver naturally produces creatine, and it's synthesized with the amino acids methionine, glycine, and arginine. You can find those essential amino acids in vegetarian options like cheese and milk. You can also find them in vegan options like nuts, almonds, for instance, or seeds like pumpkin seeds. So basically what I'm here to tell you is there's a ton of food options out there. So don't mess with that wonderful Lamborghini you got running, and it's running efficiently if you're especially a teenager out there. Your body at that age is improving so rapidly. It's muscle gain is happening at a pace you're never going to experience again, and you don't want to disrupt that natural cycle. You got years ahead of you to try creatine if you need it, if you feel like your athletic performance is slowing down, but trust me on this one, you don't need it. And again, I want to leave you with one thing. What creatine is, it's really puberty in a bottle. So hey, it's for people like me. So anyway, I hope you found this information helpful. Go out there, find these 5 foods and implement them if you're an athlete. There's a bunch of other foods that are out there as well that you can implement. I'll be more than happy to share with you if you reach out to me or in the future. But the one thing I want to leave you with here today, as always, is if you found this information helpful and you needed it and you were looking for it, I hope this video finds you. Take care.